Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, I'm live on YouTube, live on Twitter. Let me make 100% sure. Yep. Okay, I hope everybody's doing well. Trump has won the election. You guys know I'm simply a dude on the internet. I don't give financial advice. I just look at charts and sometimes trade them. What's up, Steven? While we wait for people to roll in, we will once again scroll through all the charts that we've looked at for years by this point and see if we can pick anything up from that. Commodities, this is your inflation measure. We're fine. We're just moving sideways. Nothing, no red flags just yet. We are at the golden reload zone, or the golden ratio, which is the reload zone of the Bitcoin dominance of the entire range of this entire cycle from the highs. We are getting rejected there. Hopefully this is real. It just once again shows the strength of the 0.618. Not only that, it is a round number. We are finally there. We've spoken about this for a very long time. Obviously, we need follow through. It's too early to call this now. It can easily just create bullish market structure and continue higher. We'll go down to the daily for Bitcoin. We've been in this channel for many, many months. We broke and we're heading higher. This measured move of this flag, you will measure it from the bottom there. Let's remove the extended line. Let's just see where this measures up to. You move the flagpole to the breakout level. It gives you a target at 96,000 US dollars. I'm not a huge pattern trader. I just prefer W's. Drop your coins in the chat. I'll take a look at them. Coinbase, massive gap up, a 30% gap yesterday. Obviously, this is good for crypto, right? I'll just quickly pull up some indicators to see what's going on here. I mean, strong bearish divergence on the weekly, right? The RSI is lower than when we were up there. So this really has to go, right? Has to move quite powerfully. Let's quickly look at the monthly. Bearish divergence on the monthly as well. Okay, still very early. We will have to see how those things play out. Coinbase. Okay, there's no bearish divergence there. That's fine. Let's look at the weekly. Right, Coinbase is an excellent proxy for crypto, right? If I have to explain that to you, I don't know really. It should be obvious, right? It's still fine, a powerful move there. Dogecoin. It's too late. I practically talked about Doge many times publicly on my Twitter and told you guys to get it at this pullback. I mean, it's already up 100% from that move. You can find it on my Twitter. I don't have to prove myself to you guys. Let's remove everything and I'll just go off market structure where the breakout levels are. That's your first breakout level. We are now above it. And I'll just draw in the W for you guys. There's your first W. And it's valid because that first low was lower. And then there's your another W there. It just be a little bit more artistic, right? And I'll draw out the breakout level for you of that second large W there. If it starts closing there. And to be fair, Doge is still in value here. Yeah, very, very powerful. You can see the rounding bottom. You can see the higher lows. It's on its way. The dollar V-bottomed here. It looks pretty weak. Obviously, we need this to roll over. And when it starts closing candles above 100 or below 100, is going to get pretty crazy. Stock market, massive weekly candle. Let's go down to the daily. I mean, it's fine, right? Nothing wrong here. This is all-time highs. The market is incredibly strong. All those people that told us throughout the years that the recession is imminent, all the narratives that were made up to get you out of the market. This is still heading higher. Nothing has changed. Our cycle analysis has not changed. Ethereum versus BTC, the ratio, very important, right? We're finally back into where value is at. Like, pull up your fib tool. Don't buy stuff if it's not in the reload zone. And this goes for ratios. It doesn't matter what chart it is. It's all the same. Right, that's a V bottom. You need to see a W for, and that's a V bottom on the daily. You need to at least see something like this, right? It's not going to just go up. That's not how markets work. It's just going to come back if it does a V bottom or just rallies off its floor. Let's put up some of, well, not that. I want to see where most of the volume of it was traded on this pair. And this is a volume pair because this is the ETH BTC pool on Binance. So it's a valid analysis. Where are we at? Oh, never mind. I'm not on. For some reason, I thought I'm on. Okay. So that's fine enough. You can see, I mean, we're just above the point of control. This is where the most volume is traded, right? Right above it. I don't see how we don't go and touch that. So, and then when we do find our bottom, you need to see a W like that on the weekly, right? At least. So, and I'll just measure for you guys how long these bottoming accumulation ranges can take, right? From bottom to bottom. That's 126 days. So at least the first half of 2025 is going to be consolidation for Ethereum. At least. Well, Ethereum is strong here. That's why I wanted to stream today. So it does look like everything is going to go up together, but with BTC leading. So clear bullish market structure. There's a W there. And that W's breakout is being tested currently right now, getting rejected. Then there are multiple smaller W's in this chart as well, and I'll just draw it out for you. There's one there. That's its breakout level. And I'm not going to count this last one because it's low as higher. Well, we can play off that one as well. Just my point is, this is the weekly chart. There's lots of bullish market structure there. Many of them have already confirmed the last one is testing resistance right now. And when you start closing candles above 2,820, it's game on, right, for Ethereum. Very good consolidation there. I just love the market structure that Ethereum builds. Beautiful higher lows all the way, hey? You can see them. I know that was lower. But if I'm going to pull up the indicators, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see bullish divergence between those two. And not because... so not on the RSI. Let's look at the OBV. Strong bullish divergence, right? And I'll just show you how that works. Price action is lower, indicator is higher, or you can use the candlestick chart or the line chart, excuse me. And it's also valid on the line chart if you can see the clear divergence between the price and volume. Let's quickly see what the euro did overnight. Very volatile, still in an uptrend. And we would expect the euro to strengthen when the dollar is weak on risk on environment. there's no reason to be even looking at gold up here. I mean, at all-time highs. Freaking hell. I don't know how high it goes. There are a few targets mapped out here, and you will see some confluence out of those levels. And professionals will take percentages off at each of these fib levels. A link, a stinky link. I won't spend too much time on this. This is your utility token proxy. For those of you guys who are still holding on and haven't bought one meme coin just yet. And that's fine too. Some people will shame you for participating and engaging and being in the trenches. Fuck them. We're here to make money and to have some fun along the way as well. You can see the clear market structure. I mean, there's many W's on this chart, and you can just see them. That one is already confirmed. There's another one that's confirmed there. There's the larger one that is just below support, and it's most likely already wicked above it, testing it. So it's very, very close to breakout levels, and you can see it across the board, right? NVIDIA, all-time highs. There you go. Can you believe it? Oh, this is the NASDAQ, excuse me. This is NVIDIA. NVIDIA is at all-time highs. Guys, this is the AI supercycle. It's the same thing that happened when the internet was released and the same thing that happened when the cell phone was released. Crypto market cap total, that's your breakout level. I'm going to go a little bit quicker because you can pretty much see what's going on, right? About to break out, it's testing that breakout level. Others dominance, there's most likely bullish divergences there. There's no breakout levels, there's no W's. So yeah, but it's fine. We just need to create a floor here and then we can go higher. The Russell, just above the all-time highs. It's good for risk because that's the most riskiest stocks you can buy. Solana versus ETH here. If you're swapping your ETH for Solana here, you're not going to make it. And Solana looking fine. There are W's there. And it's at the end of the day, this is not where value is at. You need to find assets if you're a swing trader that are inside of the reload zone. And this is not there. This is one of the few coins that are not there. And that means I can't look at it. Some people like to buy high and sell high. I like to buy low and sell high. Some people buying to strength, they want that confirmation of a powerful chart. But that's not where the gains are at. I mean, if you're a millionaire already and you're fine with 30% or even 100% moves, if you're lucky, that's cool. Total market cap here looks quite... not a lot like Bitcoin because Bitcoin's already trading at all-time highs, but there's a clear bullish market structure there. Higher lows, higher highs. This is the definition of an uptrend. Total 2 breaking out. Total 3 breaking out. USDT, which is the opposite of what we want to see. We want this to roll over, which it is doing. I used the wrong words. It's the opposite of what we want to see from crypto market charts. We want to see this one go down. And this is lost very, very important bearish market structure. You can see the M here. That's the market smiling at you. It has lost that level, so you can pull up a measured move. I don't know if that takes us all the way to new lows. We're at the 61.8. Oh, this is the daily chart. Let me just go to the macro view. Okay, yeah, this is much more likely, right? So at least the 61.8. If you see a chart just like ETH BTC stop right before the golden ratio, it's most likely going to bounce and then come back and retest that 61.8. Oil is still fine, moving sideways below 77, which is bullish. Okay, let's get to your coins. Yeah, I got that Trump dip on Ethereum and Pulse. What's up, Ivan? Trump, or Daddy, please. I don't know, maybe I should look at some pulse chain. Let's cover some of the altcoins. Let's show some respect. Perfectly fine. We just needed that W to close, right? We need candlesticks above this one. And I mean, that's that, right? This has been years of me telling you that you need a weekly W. If you don't have the weekly W, it doesn't even matter. In fact, you can just wait for the weekly W to form before going long. And if you did it previously, you did pretty well. I think, yeah, you got a double off there. You could have sold half in a double and bought the next breakout level. I'm not telling you to trade. This is just what professionals do. You're not going to learn these things from E9 Chic or like or B-Roots, right? They're not technical analysts at all. So yeah, you need to close above there. Pulse 6 is an absolute beautiful chart. I'm not going to lie. Still in value. The break of the W, the weekly W is there at 3,643. That's the break of market structure. That's the trend change. And let's just see. And we will be well still in value for when that candle closes. Right, you need 3 reasons to take a trade. You need location. Is it below the 61.8? Next, you need indicator confirmation, which we've shown divergences on many time frames. And then you need market structure, or you need the W. And that's the W. W is breakout level. Now you need a breakout and a confirmation candle. So those are 2 weeks. But looks really good. Hex called the top on the day right back to the 0.618. You should have gotten some there, or you would have had an order there if you're a granny, and you're up a lot from that buy already. This is the weekly time frame. I don't like that V bottom, but there's definitely some strength here in the ecosystem, because we know that when Richard Hart's asset in the past has reached stops, it's done either a new low or an absolute full retracement of the move. And this is different now. Something is different here. Incredible strength at the 61.8. And I'll just plot the breakout level for you guys. Now, this is versus USD. Right, and we should probably look at the ratios as well. Yeah, there you go. So that's your W forming there. And if we go on to the monthly scale, okay, I thought I might see something there, but there's nothing really there. Quickly going to go to Pulse X and look at the ratio to see if there's some value here. No, PLSX is definitely not in value versus Pulse. That's not me calling the top. Don't be stupid and ridiculous. This is me just telling I can't buy this there. Still fine. This still looks like an uptrend that is intact. There's no bearish market structure that is confirmed there. I don't really see any divergences as of yet. This is an healthy uptrend, and it seems it's going to continue for a while. Like something like that, right? Don't know how high it goes. I'm just farming. Let's quickly look at Hex versus PLS. I mean, it does look a little bit like distribution, but there's hidden bullish divergence that formed here on that that JEET that sold like $1 million worth. Definitely not in value, very high. If you wanted to swap some PLS for Hex and you wanted to get a good price, that is where the good price is at down there. I don't know if it's going to go there. That's not me telling you it's going there. I am just saying this is where value is at for this asset versus a ratio versus another. EHEX up 12% on the day. Beautiful market structure, that little W down there. We've now come down to test it, and we didn't really even get to the breakout level, but bounced off the 78.6 level. A little V bottom. I would like to see something like that. Let's look at it versus the other hex. Back at the bottom of the range. Small little, you guys can see the W that's forming here, hey? Boom, boom, boom. And I mean, we can even ignore the previous, the first part and just use the candlesticks, and you will see the double bottom here, and this will be a breakout above there. And then I will swap some P hex for E hex and hopefully get a double at 28, which would be here. If you do that, you've got a free position. And this is not me telling you to trade. I don't know what your strategy is. There's also bullish divergence here as price action is lower, but the indicator is higher. So you've got location, you've got indicator confirmation. You just need to see a candle close above that level. And on the candlestick chart, you need to see a close above that 0.14, and then E hex will outperform P hex. This will be an oscillator at best. Don't let anybody tell you anything else. And what I mean about that is it's just going to oscillate between oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought. People will speculate on an asset. There's nothing you can do about it. And the more you scream about it, the more people will actually buy it. There is also bullish divergence here on the line chart, as we've made a lower low on the line chart and the indicators are still higher. That shows underlying strength. E hex versus pulse chain. Solana looking stronger than ETH. I just told you it's a matter of perspective. EX versus pulse is not yet in value. I don't know if it gets to the 61.8, but this is where value is at. And over here, it is in trouble if it doesn't clear that level. That's EX, ICOSA, and I'll stop there. Teddy. Nice little W here, breakout on ICOSA. So this is USD versus PLS. I can't even look at it, I have to let it go. Teddy bear. These charts are heavy. Large market caps. Not in value. Versus PLAs. Try and get some in the reload zone. I don't know if this was the high or low. And obviously, if you want to be really freaking bullish, you need to see a candle close above that level, because that will be your market structure breakout. Still way too high for me to be interested. I can't get it there. If you're happy with the 17 million market cap meme coin on Pulse Chain, that doesn't even fall on the pyramid, Murad's pyramid. Someone needs to cast a little bit of FUD on these things, make you guys question your thesis. And if you're holding, and I really don't care what you guys do. But I'm going to tell you guys what I think, because you are on my show. What's up, Hex Clips? Carpe Diem. CDP. Not in value versus USD. Can't really even look at it. And not in value versus Pulse Chain. You need to get it there. That's a V bottom. This is going to come much lower. Just be patient. ICOSA, we just looked at it. Dragon X. Dragon X is at all-time highs. Why are you guys looking at coins at all-time highs? You can see the clear bearish divergences that formed there. Still higher lows, but this is a lower low. Is there bearish divergence that formed here? No. Not in my right mind would I ever suggest someone buy something at the all-time highs, right? That doesn't mean it can't go higher. This is a 90 million market cap token. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming experience. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Let me not preview what I'm streaming on StreamYard. Maybe that helps it a little bit. I've posted on YouTube. Let's see. Right. I mean, this can easily be distribution, but it can also be accumulation because these are higher lows. So not in my right mind would I ever tell someone to go long here. And all I do is I show you guys where value for these things are. And if you want to know where value for it is value for this is down here, at least. We can go to higher time frames. Let's see if we see. I mean, look at the bearish divergence on the way up, right? Look at the bearish divergence on the way up on the weekly as well. Down, 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 right? Very, very high on the weekly here. This is dangerous. There's a lot. That's the only thing that traders and investors do, is they measure how much downside there is to possible upside, right? And then you're managing risk with the amount that you're willing to risk, and etc., etc. Taking all of those things into account. This is a very bearish weekly candle. That is a dragonfly doji. Like, I'm trying to be as freaking objective as possible. So what I'm doing is I'm literally showing you guys what I see. Right? That's a gravestone doji. It looks the exact same, right? I'm not being unbiased, right? Do you see the small head at the bottom there with a massive wick on the top? These are all warning signs. This is not me calling the top. Telling you this is the top. RSI is pointing down on a downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows. And in fact, this bearish divergence has been confirmed on the weekly. You should be looking at ratios for these things. Jumping between, I called the bottom here on the day. Right, got no congratulations by the cult. And it just went higher. Beef. Pepe Bull. %40. Doesn't look bad, actually. Just still in value, hey? Let's go with the line chart. You can see lots of the W's, and this is now breaking out of the W here. I mean, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. 3 million market cap. I mean, this can easily do 100x to a 300 million market cap, and that won't even be a lot. But my concerns are this is actually where you should have gotten it, right? That's the break of the local W. Right there. I mean, I probably won't fold the granny if she still wanted to get some there. Luckily, you had this wick on the chart, which kind of still puts it just in value. I mean, this is a very good chart. I might actually, I'm going to buy some of this after the stream. And you'll only see charts from people that are in my Patreon. like this. You won't get this from retailers. They'll never request charts that look like this. They'll request charts that are all-time highs, etc., etc. Is Doge leading the meme coins? Yes. PAP, please. I don't like this chart. This is what happens if you launch tokens against a pair. It does that and just goes back down. Because the more tokens you pile onto one small pool, you're creating an upside down pyramid. Because there's only one way to exit, and that is through PLS. So if you keep on making people money on another pair, and they want PLS, right, this is going to come back all the way down. I mean, this is very bearish. And it's a very, very ugly chart. At least here. And quote me on that. 25 basis point cut coming. I would like to know your thoughts on the YIP token. So where would this fall on the Murad pyramid, right? Let's see if I can get that. I do have it on my Twitter somewhere. No, I'm not going to find it. I know where this falls. This falls on the... Oh, here we go. Don't do that. I'll be with you guys now. There we go. So this falls phrase coin here, which is non-cult. So just below the middle of the meme pyramid. This is probably where your token falls on the phrase coins. Yep, right? So teddy bear, is teddy bear an animal? It's definitely not schizo, it's not culture, it's not cult. Maybe it's a cult. At best, it could be a cult. Lifestyle, subcultures, new religions. But I would put it as an animal coin. Because a teddy bear is a bear, guys. No, but a teddy bear is a toy, Hans. It's a toy based on a bear. Let me close some of these candlesticks. You've not bottomed yet. This is a strong downtrend. The weekly is not oversold as of yet. The daily has bullish divergence, which is a positive, but that's no bottom yet. You need to see a W. For that W has to close above there for it to be confirmed. You have location, you have indicator confirmation, but you don't have market structure. You'll have to request this to me when it's above there, and in fact I'll buy some when it gets up there. But this can easily make a new low, and then it has to rebuild these double bottoms again. Okay, is Doge baby dragon? What are you guys doing? It's at all-time highs. Why? Sell some. I mean, this is the ugliest bearish divergence I have seen in my life. Candles are higher. This is incredibly weak. Very bearish divergence. Bearish, bearish, bearish. All-time highs. Like, why? Let's look at it versus Dragon X. This is most likely the pool that you should be looking at. This looks like it's outperforming Dragon X. Because that's a W breakout there. In location. Right, you should have swapped your Dragon X for Baby here. So you can kind of figure out between that two analysis of the USD and the Dragon X and the Dragon X analysis that what is going to happen here. I'm not going to spell it out. A small coin on Pulse. This is probably a shill, guys. So this is, if I look at something that's not an endorsement to go out and buy it. If this shit doesn't look good to me, I'm not even going to open the... It's probably this one. $9 volume. The only reason I'm opening this is because it's old. There's nothing here. I'm sorry, dude. Unless you get someone to shill it for you, it's not going to do anything. Yep, looks interesting besides that the majority of LP being on 9-inch. Well, 9-inch hasn't been exploited yet. So if we're going to start throwing rocks at each other, I'm not a fan of anybody. Really not a fan. We've already looked at this. Why am I pulling it up again? There's a lot of LP on fucks for Yip. Why? Thoughts on UpX? When I made meme coins in the beginning, they didn't want to list it. So, but now they do. Now that they've realized that the memes are real. UpX chart. I said this in a previous stream. I closed my positions on this token. I hardly ever do it. Well, you can see what I drew in here. We're pretty much back to where this should have gone. It went way too high. You do not want to see price action like this at the literal lows. But this token is in value. I just don't like it. I don't know fundamentally what it does. I'm just going off the price action of this chart. I mean, look at that. It made a new high on the RSI on this little high. So that is a bearish divergence from all the way up here. Like, look how much it took for a small bounce, and that was your V bottom. And this complicates things because it's created this massive range, right? And the only time we can really go long is if on the break of the W, right? Then that will be very, very late already. So if you really wanted to, I would probably wait for a W at the low and just run it up to the highs and get out my double as soon as possible. This is utility, guys. It's not going to do as well as meme coins. I'm sorry. I have BFF. Please, guys, get me a coin that is in value. It's not in value. You can't go for it up here. That's bearish divergence. It's alright, yeah, I mean, you can't even look at it. This ugly V bottom. It's going to do well with all of the other tokens. And that's the thing I don't understand from you guys. Why would you go for the highest market cap tokens in this guy's ecosystem when there are tokens that are leverage on that with smaller market caps? Find me the Atropo tokens with good market structure that is smaller than the larger ones. That should be obvious, right? That is currently the move that is going on, right? I don't have to spell out the narrative for you guys every time. You need to think for yourself. Because it's obvious, right? One token is doing well, people are going to look for leverage on it. And this is a good example. And you can see the plotted line here. This was me telling you that you need to wait for a W. You got it, but the price action brought it down for some reason. It created bullish divergence there. This is a powerful chart. This is going to go much higher, but you've missed it. You've missed the boat. Stream on Twitch, Hans. No. One quick look at Gary Network. Okay, so that's probably going to be here. Gary on Kraken. No. Run as fast as you can. Why? Let me explain to you why. You've held your lows at least on the weekly. For this to be bullish, it needs to close candles above there. But look at the selling pressure. I mean, it's holding on by a thread. So it needs time. It needs to confirm that W. This is a recent bottom. So, I mean, there's a clear, you can wait. There's nothing to do here. There's no reason to catch this falling knife. And if you've requested it, you're most likely already in it. And you've sat through this. Like us on Pulse Chain, pretty much. But the Pulse Chain chart looks much better than this. Anyway, you have clear guidelines. Needs to close above. If it closes below, you need to walk away. It's not financial advice. I'm just a freaking dumb dude on the internet. And I'm poor as well. I got some chump and paired it with bear at these levels. How did I do? Slowly going to DCA to this bear. A well sold of Trump. I think he is the market. I think he is market making. The reason I think that Trump is market making is because he has been buying and selling the chart consistently for months. Weird for a big wallet to focus so much on a nano gap. Man, it's probably a scam then, bro. We should probably check like distribution of these things before going long on them. Where is this Trump token? Here we go. Oh my word. That's brutal. It's coming back here. There's almost no liquidity. Did someone pull the LP? Rather stay away here, guys. I don't know what happened to this token. But let me just refresh your guys' memory. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Right, you should have been selling your Trump tokens yesterday. Right, I mean, look at the top Trump token. All of them sell off. Down 40, 40 oh, whatever. Icarus. So where does this fall on where does this fall? What is million market cap? What's this RSI, guys? I'm sorry, guys, I don't like it. If you definitively close candles above that 24,000 level, it's still going to be incredibly cheap, and that's your confirmation of a breakout. So notice the RSI here in the middle of the range, though it's most likely down 98% from the highs. And where does this fall here? Is it irrelevant? It's not a phrase, it's not an animal, it's not schizo, it's not culture, it's not a cult, it's not a lifestyle, it's not a movement, it's not a new religion. Is it a celeb token? A shitcoin and trash, irrelevant memes? Right, it's either one of these bottom ones. I'm sorry. So you're not gonna get a objective analysis from any of these fake influencers on Pulse Chain. So, and I own some of this token. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Check the Pokeball chart. If you guys want me to take a look at your Pokecoins, you need to stand with Charizard. It's at all-time highs, bro. This is gonna come back all the way back down here. Don't chase it up there. And value for this token is here. That's the all-time highs, right? My analysis has not changed from what I've said previously of tokens at their all-time highs. This is a very low market cap token. Duck. Duck. I have it somewhere here. But I have so much stuff, I often just go past them. You can see it's on my watch list. I don't like it. This is an exit bump. Guys, you've not gotten me one token in value. Only Steven has given me a good token. Wrapped dog. It's all probably, yeah, it's done. And it's a derivative of dog with hat. So, and it's done. Can you do the other Dragon X project called Tink. Why would you buy an incentive token? This is going to Hades. This is going to Hades. Buy it as sell it as you get it. Are you guys ridiculous? If you have time, there is a Titan X project, Quiet Ones from the Rodney. He did Jake X and LGNDX. Both look super bullish to me. This Helios I looked at was one of the tokens that actually kind of looked good. Then your comment just made me think of it. Oof, I don't like this on the daily though. You should have gotten it down there. Man, if you got this down there, you're up a double already. Maybe even a 3x from here. This is probably the only one that I would be interested in, but the whole ecosystem looks to me quite frothy. And the fact that there are so many people requesting it is not a bottom signal, right? Because people come into my chat if they want to FOMO. They ask for tokens that are at their highs. We've proven that already. Cost on Solana doesn't sound to me. Oh, it's probably Costco. Yeah. So this was shilled by the PDI guy. That guy put like hundreds of thousands of dollars into this token. The PDI guy. What is Tokenomics or something? I can't remember what his name is. And look at this. Look at the slaughter. Oh my gosh. So where does this fall on Murad's pyramid? Lifestyle, probably. Lifestyle and culture. Costco hot dog. Are they still active on Twitter? 11 hours ago. Just retweeting. November the 6th. The 6th. Okay, so not bad. Did this actually look like it might have bottomed? That's the W breakout there. You know. To be fair, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's done its full retracement. It's starting to make higher lows. This is actually what charts you should be looking at. That look like this. Right? You don't add hundreds of thousands of dollars of LP at the highs, right? You look for these things when they're flat. But then again, there's many strategies to make money in trading and investing. Hodlers tend to do much better. But then again, you need to get a great entry. You don't have to get a great entry. A good entry is better. You feel much better about yourself. You know what? I wouldn't fault the granny if she wanted to put like a negligent amount of money in this, right? Something that's like maybe the cost of coffee or the cost of lunch. Whatever is an amount that you won't cry if you lose it, right? But if this doesn't 10x, right? That's maybe a month's salary. You don't need to throw the freaking boat at this thing. But this is the first good chart that I've gotten, and I give you props for that. I have an unusual question. Can I check down, please? Finally making some structure instead of just a vertical line. Yeah, I'm waiting for a pullback here as well. I haven't looked at it because it's just going to take a while. I mean, we can't really look at this at all at the highs here. And this is some bullish structure that is forming here. We talked about this, guys. many times on the live stream, and in fact, it was requested at the lows here. So for me to be talking about this here, of my gut feeling and my experience, this tells me this comes all the way back there. That would be very healthy. And then it just needs to create market structure here, and off it goes, right into euphoria. But if you're gonna just do this and then do that to euphoria, you're gonna get a much less powerful move than something like this that had distribution and accumulation and getting new people in at value. That will hold this, because people are much more likely to hold something that they got for cheap. So hope and pray we can get an entry down here. Otherwise, we can't really even look at this. What do you think of the Nero PLS chart? It's up 26%. No, I don't like it. It's a 5k market cap, 2.5k liquidity, no banner update, no socials, and something that gets rejected violently like that. As you need a cabal to promote this. Unfortunately, that's how crypto works. You can launch the best meme coin, but no one is going to buy it unless you have a cabal. Because on Solana, it's the same. Those coins that go to billions and millions of market caps, those aren't flukes. Those are teams that have centralized supply. They have volume bots. They have sniper bots. They have marketing teams. They pump these tokens out daily. And if you don't have an influencer, right, then they have marketing budgets to pay KOLs. That's chill it. This is how the market works. It's nothing funny. That is how capitalism works, in fact. So you can have the tastiest hot dogs in the Nevada desert. You're not going to have a customer base. You need to go to the people. Someone needs to put it in front of their face. Tom McDonald. This is the wrapper. No, don't even look at it. We can't look at things at a 36k market cap. Maybe random CoinQuest stuff. CoinQuest I have an issue with. Like, a lot of the value gets lost, and we don't know how when the token gets bonded. So I would suggest you guys use pulsechain.fun if you guys want to do a launch like that. Unless they sort it out, or they can at least give us some clarity about what's going on there. Because I've looked at coins that I lost my train of thought, sorry, because I was looking at my screen. We were talking about. Let's look at Peach, freedom of Peach, and you're requesting it because it's been rallying lately. It's probably time to sell. Buy the rumor, sell the news. V bottom. Oh no, it's a little double bottom. Let's look at it versus pulse chain. This RSI is going to be very high. I just know it already, and we're at the bottom of the range. Look at this. It's bearish divergence here to there. Let's see what the 3-day... I mean, look at this 3-day. Weekly. That's the monthly ounce. This is the weekly. I mean, that's a breakout. You know, I have this, right? And I took my positions back here. Broken out retest. I mean, I was a little bit harsh with it. But I mean, it looks good. It's gonna rocket once it closes candles above that. But it has some work to do. It has to prove to us. You know what? I would like for this to at least retest this breakout level before going higher. Airplane, yeah, I've got airplane now as well. So where would this fall? Definitely not at the highs. If you really wanted to get some, I would get it down there. Very cheap. Long trading, it's got a rounded bottom. It just looks like a little bit of a double top here because I think it needs to do a retracement at least to this area here. Or the local reload zone. I'll show you where I would get some. Right here. I would get some there. That's just what I would do. Let's get PopCat on Pulse Chain. If you wanted to get some PopCat, you should get it in the reload zone. Let's look at Giga. Giga on Pulse. It's inside the reload zone. I'll actually get some after this live stream. Guys, I've gotten to the bottom of your chat on... What's up, Red Squirrel? Where is your token, bro? Is it this one? Oh yeah, 9-inch and BBC. I'm really disappointed that it's showing such weakness because I really thought that this has broken out. Because I called the breakout back. Oh, no, never mind. Oh yeah, I did. That was the breakout there. We've done a full retracement. Has it bottomed? Back at the bottom of the range. You still have a little bit of work to do. But there is a little W there. It's not pretty, but it is there. It's not on the line chart, but I'll just quickly draw it in on the candlestick chart. Very, very small. But it is valid, and it's broken out. It's going to need to spend some time there. I mean, it's at the bottom of the range. You're getting it at the start. This is the lowest it's ever been. So I mean, why not throw in a coffee? And many of you want to go all in on one token and get a double and sell everything and on to the next one. So you're not going to do that. You're not going to be able to do that. But anyway, you won't listen to me either way. You'll have to get hurt yourself. Let's look at it versus BLS. Yeah, that's the false breakout that I called. Small little W and the only market structure that you have on this token, unfortunately, is all the way back down there. Because this is the only market structure that you have, is you have the small little W down there. Markets like to retest breakout levels. That's a 50% move again. Because you can see how fast the market moved through this area. This is probably manipulation, so a large player or the team itself bought this up here. And the market doesn't like fast moves, so it's going to fill the entire move. A look back at it, it could get some support at this level, because there was some traffic there. But this doesn't look good. There's no bottom that's been confirmed here or there yet. That means there's no W, unless you see a W. This is why you need to risk a little, because that was a confirmed W breakout. It's not the pretty one, and that should have been the red flag. Because generally, Ws, they form like nice and tight next to each other, very uniform. Right? This is that it's not aesthetically pleasing to the eye at all. But that's the thing that I don't really like, is every time people are criticized, especially the sacrifice projects, so the first thing they do is, well, PLS has underperformed. That's their excuse. And objectively speaking, I can look at this chart and tell you that this is a powerful chart. And this has nothing to do with your PLS ratio, my friends. So these are the narratives that they sell you, right? This is the ratio between the two coins. This has nothing to do with the performance of the L1, right? And in fact, if the L1 is performing so badly, this ratio should be, and your project is superior, or obviously it can't be superior than the L1 because it's built on, if it's a really good project, then it should be outperforming the native token, right? Because you're saying the US dollar is suppressed because of the L1, but then the ratio should be bullish. But the market is not telling us that. The market is telling us that this is underperforming even the L1, because we're looking at ratios here. Guys, once again, I know I sound harsh sometimes, but you don't ever get objective information in this space. You could get fakes. You get like fake fighters that LARP as traders that only got here a year ago. You know? So be careful out there, guys. This is player versus player. It doesn't get more competitive than this. If you ever thought sports were competitive, this is more. Just be careful out there. I don't know, every time I show these coins, you guys just sell it down. Every time. I try to do right by the holders, promote it, and it just gets disrespected. It's at the bottom of the range. This was the first meme coin. This created it all. This started it all. A year and 5 months ago. The second meme coin that was launched. The first influencer meme coin that was launched. Before the meme super cycle. Anyway, you need a cabal. This was fairly launched before fair launches was a thing. The liquidity is still locked up. The LP is still locked up. 50% of the supply is still locked up. When nobody did stuff like that. Truly revolutionary, truly way above its time, ahead of its time. So I don't know if that is value. I think it is. I don't hold the majority supply of this. I held no supply for myself. I put 5 million PLS of my own money in it. It was like worth, I just know it was worth $1,000. I don't know what the price was at. It was pretty much at launch, so it was probably at the all-time highs. Like as benevolent as it possibly can be. And it's just been disrespected. So I don't know. Please send me suggestions if you have. Right. Literally created it, tweeted it in the same minute out. Anyway, what can you do? I tried my best. I'll have to pay $300 out of my own pocket to do like the text screener listing, and I'll have to create the new Telegram and Twitter and all that stuff. But I need to get these freaking weak-handed plebs and disrespectful life suckers out of the way. Yeah, so that is my thoughts. And the same with the other tokens that I've created. Granny as well. Unfortunately, my own team of people got the majority of this, and they just disrespected that as well. What can you do? I think I taught these people too well how to trade too good. But there is some bullish market structure there. I mean, these charts look like I could be biased, but I mean, I like it. Now, I like buying cheap. Now, others don't. Others like to buy highs. Yeah, I just have to do the work. I just have to create the Twitter and create the Telegram again. And I should buy these lows and then use it to pay the listings, etc. And I look at things on log, what do you call it? On linear scale, because log is cup. But if you want to really look at on log, these things are all way above their launch prices. Unlike the $1 million sacrifice raises, like all of them are below their levels, but they'll call me a scammer for putting up my own money. Even Actly, promoted by Somi, promoted by B-Roots, nobody got an advantage on this. This is an original meme. Still above its launch price, although it's down probably 99%. Yeah, honestly, what was the first pump.fun token that was launched? Utterly disrespected. What can you do? Maybe it's not funny. It was just a copy of a previous token, so. And I didn't get any money for this, for Hold Old Fun. Depressing stuff, either way. Let's see if you guys have any more requests. Any info of who made STD. Now, how would I know who made STD? Soft tasty dome nut. 100k market cap. It launched 15 hours ago. Oh, wow. 36k market cap. What? There's no socials connected on this thing? Launched on PulseX? Guys, this looks like a rug to me. Be very careful here. No one adds this much LP. Launched with Dick with Bart. Only upper 3x versus Dick with Bart. Be very, very careful here. I have a bad feeling about this. KTF, yeah. Dude, the disrespect on Pulse Chain by these freaking wash traders. Like, he must have lost a lot of money on that. Like, why do it? Diorti. DJ Roundtable. Did they launch a coin? Any last minute requests, guys? Anything you want me to take a look at, I will take a look at for you guys. Let's scroll through some of these tokens. Polstadio, I think these are the same guys that did this Hex 555 coin and the PLS 369. Be careful. Bitcoin, that's the PRC token copy. I should take this off. Don't buy that. That is a scam. That is a reload scam. T-share. No need for staking. No need for staking, and you can sell them. Did I buy some of this? Because that's a bullish breakout. Oh yeah, I do have some of this. Okay. What's next? Bullseye. This was a shill from Beirut. It's probably done. Coach X thing, I think. I don't like reflection tokens. Not buying it up there. Don Pen. We just need to tell. He said he has a Telegram. He messaged me. He says he does have a Telegram for this, but it should be here. Guys, you can update your text screener here. And after I showed it here, and I told you guys, I mean, this is going to moon because it's such a low market cap, and it did. It did a full retracement and should have gotten it there. Like, I like this. This is it's an Asian mascot launched by an Asian dude that's part of the culture, right? But you want to buy like American mascots. You want to buy Japanese mascots made by Westerners. And that includes all of the Pokemon that's been launched. Alright, but you guys aren't interested in this. Oh, why? It's beautiful. Huh? Don't understand. That's the thing is, Pulse Chain has a very, very new meme community as they don't have. Coach X Dev Super Secret Spy launched the votes. Yeah, come on, give me the alpha, guys. Where's the alpha? Who has the alpha? It is cheap, eh? How do you know he launched this? Like, I can't show stuff like this that's this low. It's got $21 of liquidity. Maybe we should just do a community takeover of this. I don't know. I have enough work on my plate. I don't need to give myself more work. Boop. This needs to come down here. Mog. This is actually what I should do. It's not effective to ask you guys for tokens. I should just scroll through my watch list. Would you guys give me the tokens that are at their all-time highs? We can't look at it up there, right? This is bearish divergence. You guys have missed this move. You need to wait for it needs to come back here. Oh, sorry, Steven. I did see your, and it seems like I've skipped a lot of. Give me 1 second, guys. That's the W there. Okay, I would not understand if gold doesn't do well. So I mean, a very, very strong bullish divergence from back here, hey? Because we've made a new low. So if you want to wait for confirmation, you can wait for the candle close above that. I know we bought this breakout, and it's fine, because that's a valid W. Right? So you can be patient and wait for that one. There's volume flowing in here. You guys can see it's trending higher. So can I please take a look at Jigglypuff? No, I'm not talking about that token. I didn't mean community takeover of votes, no. I have a hard time liking com, guys. But we are in the macro reload zone. Don't like these wicks, these violent wicks. The LP is maybe still a little bit thin, so it's gonna need some time. Very high on the RSI, right? I mean, very weird. Wicks and tails like to be eaten, and I would wait for this to be resolved somehow. I mean, it would need to break above this level and close above that level, or it's gonna come down and fill this entire wick. I'll do one more. Jigglypuff. I actually shouldn't even look at official. Are you guys part of the Poke Center? Because I didn't even want to really look at their tokens for them. Why would I promote them if they're talking shit about me behind my back? I don't work for them. Jigglypuff's a little bit high, right? You need it needs a little bit more time to come down. This is not where value is at. There's no market structure there. This is the definition of a downtrend. You've got lower highs, lower highs, lower lows, and it has not changed as of yet. There's no double bottom even, which is fine. Retracements can be healthy, right? But let's just finish the stream off by congratulating Charizard on its incredible performance of 1,000,000x. Hey, let's move it up. There's 1,000,000x. We're 1,000,000x from the lows. This token is considered a rug pull. It is considered controversial. It is considered a fake community takeover. It is called a scam. Please, guys, do not outperform PLS by 1,000,000%. I said 1,000,000x, sorry about that. That's a 10,000x, but 1,000,000% move to the upside. It's undeniable. The market has spoken that Charizard is the spear. It has outperformed every other single token. There is not another Poke token that has a gain like that. Okay, we win. And I'll do the measured move for Pikachu, just to show you guys. We can even go on the original pair. I think that should probably be fair. Let's see if this did 1,000,000% from the lows. It was launched against BAPP. There we go. What's going on here? Okay, let's see. This is going to be how much it's outperformed PPAP, but not USD. So this is kind of weird to look at because we don't have the PPAP. This is 7,000,000%. Wow. Let's look at the others. What's Pulme doing? Pulme is up from its highs, a 960x. Meowth. That's not 10,000x. Mouth is up. 28. 28x. That's not 9,000x. We're not in Poke Center yet, okay. Don't go there. Nobody asked for them. Ditto from start to now. This is versus PLS. Only outperformed PLS by an 800x. It's not 9,000. Let's look at Pika versus PLS, what it did versus PLS. I created this pool. You guys might not like this next comment. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Let's measure. That's a 2,673x. Nice, Pika. It's not 9,000. But these things are too high, eh? Yeah, now the screener is also not working along. Too late. You have to let it go. Okay, I'm gonna close it there. Thank you guys for watching. Please click the like button. It's good for the algorithm, good for your bags. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Follow me on Twitter. See you guys in the next one, eh? Play from a position of strength. Stop getting wrecked. Stop buying highs. Play from a position of strength. That means wait.